things I've been so stinking excited to share with you guys about my trip to Dallas for the wigs.com ambassador trip is a brand new tool that Envy by Alan Eaton is launching. And you guys, I got to see this tool demoed firsthand by the people of Envy Wigs. And when I tell you that I legitimately cried as they were demoing this tool, I'm not exaggerating. I legitimately cried. So let me introduce you to this incredible tool and explain to you why it made me so emotional. So let me introduce you to the Envy 3-in-1 Airstyler. Now this one tool you can use to style, maintain, revive, treat, do whatever you need to do to any wig in your closet. And when I say any wig, I mean any wig. Regular synthetic that you were told never to touch, you can use this on it. Heat-friendly synthetic, human hair, anything that you have in your wig closet, this hot tool you can use on it. This tool comes with 3 different attachments, okay? So this is the base right here. How gorgeous is that? And it comes with 3 different attachments. You have your large round blow dry brush. This is great for smoothing out fibers and doing maintenance on large sections. They have a curling iron attachment, which is the one that I've been having so much fun playing around with. And then there's also a smaller round volume brush. This is great for taming permatease, redirecting knots, or doing smaller sections like that. Today I'm going to show you the curling iron attachment, which is the one I've been having so much fun playing around with. So we have 3 different heat settings down here, low, medium, and high. You have 2 different fan settings, and then you have a cool shot. The cool shot is the key, especially with synthetic fibers. So you're going to have the cool shot off to start with, curl the fiber as you would normal bio hair. Once that fiber is heated up, you are going to turn the cool shot on. That is going to blow cold air out of this, and it's going to set that curl into place. How cool is that? Let's try it out. I'm working on Envy's Brianna in the color Sparkling Champagne. Now this is regular synthetic. It's not heat friendly. This is regular synthetic, okay? I'm going to use the medium heat setting because it is regular synthetic. I'm not going to go to the high heat setting, and I'm going to go on the highest fan setting as well. I'm going to just smooth out these fibers. And then I'm going to curl it like I would my bio hair. Okay, so once that heats up those fibers, you're gonna turn this cool shot on. This is now blowing out cool air out of this, and it's going to cool down those fibers and lock that curl into place. And there you have a perfect curling iron curl. Again, I have the cool shot turned back off. I'm turning the fan back on. I'm going to run this through to smooth that fiber out. And curl it like I would regular bio hair. Let that fiber heat up. Do a little dance. And turn the cool shot on. Now blowing out cool air to set that curl into place on these regular synthetic fibers. Regular synthetic fibers, you guys. Regular synthetic. Okay. So let's have a conversation. Earlier I was talking about how when they were demoing this product for us, how I got really emotional and started crying. And here's why. I can remember being in the throes of my hair loss when halo extensions were no longer working for me because my hair loss had progressed to the point where I could no longer hide those anymore. And so I was looking into wigs, but I was so overwhelmed by trying to educate myself on everything. The fibers, the cap constructions, the different brands, what was reputable, the different price points, what was a scam, what I thought I needed. How to take care of these things once I did finally get my wig, how to style them, how to maintain them. Every single fiber requires a different tool and a different method. And that to me was so overwhelming that it was just a lot on top of already trying to emotionally process and deal with the toll of hair loss as a woman. It was so overwhelming, you guys. And the fact that Envy by Alan Eaton has created a tool that takes some of that burden off of wig wearers and says, here is one tool that will style, maintain, treat, revive any wig that you have in your closet is such a huge mental relief to so many wig wearers, you guys. I can't even like express to you how huge that was to me. And I don't know if you're like me as a wig wearer, but there's something inherently that I miss about just styling hair on my head. Like if I need to just tweak a curl really quick, grabbing my curling iron and doing that. And oftentimes with wigs, it's not that simple. So for example, this actually happened a few weeks back. I was going on a date with my husband and I didn't have much time to finish getting ready. And I really wanted to wear my Ellen Villa Taboo in the color Rosewood Rooted. It went perfectly with my outfit. I felt myself in it, but homegirl needed a little TLC. Like there were some curls that needed to be revived. It's a wavy style. And typically that would have taken me a little bit longer to do. However, I was like, oh, I'm gonna bust out my curling iron by Envy. You guys, I had this wig on my head and I was able to just recreate the style like it was just my regular hair. And it took me no time at all. It took me a couple of minutes to just refresh a few of the curls in the style. And it just made me feel a little bit normal. So while this may seem so simple to other people, like this is just a curling iron, Christina, it's just a hot tool, Christina, it's so much more to that to women who have lost such a big portion of themselves in hair loss. This tool is giving back some of that normalcy to us of things that we may miss, that other women kind of take for granted, just the ease of like throwing a curl in your hair. And I'm so grateful to companies like Envy by Alan Eaton who find ways to make the lives of wig wearers a little bit easier, to make the emotional burden of women going through hair loss a little bit easier. Yeah, this has become my absolute go-to tool for all of my wigs. I even used it on my little girl the other day to style her hair and it was awesome. The 3-in-1 Airstyler officially launches on Monday, October 28th. And if you would like me to message you a link as soon as this drops on Monday, just drop the comment Air123 below and I will send you a link in your messages as soon as this launches. You don't want to miss this. If you have one tool in your wig arsenal, you guys, I use this thing all the time. So Envy, I know I said this in person, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Because this tool has been such a game changer for me. And I am so incredibly grateful for all of the knowledge that you've imparted, for all of the tutorials, for gifting this to me to try out and to share with all of my fellow wig wearers, because it's truly, truly one of my all-time favorite tools that I've ever gotten. It's incredible.